Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time I release a new video. Today's video is another crafty haul. This time it's from HSN. And when I was on there browsing, I did find some Totally Tiffany products. And if you don't know who Totally Tiffany is, she is basically the queen of organization when it comes to crafts. And I saw these products and I thought, I think I need to get these to get a little bit more organized in my craft room. I've been trying for the last several months to organize my stuff, and so far I've been pretty successful, but I still have a little ways to go. And I think that these products will come in handy. So I want to share with you what they are. First of all, I picked up these storage and supply cases. These are tabbed pockets. And these come in a set of 5 tabbed pockets. And these pockets are 8.5, so 8.5 long by 5.75 inches wide. And these also come with little labels inside that you can put on the tabs here, but I want you to notice that the front pocket here, it has a little tab that you can tuck in so your contents don't fall out. And it's just basically an envelope that you can store stuff in, and here's your little tabs for each one of those 5 pockets, and you put that right here up at the top. Now, what do you put in these? Well, I purchased these magnetic sheets, and these magnetic sheets are awesome. I actually have Tiffany's smaller sheets that I picked up on the Stamps of Life website. It's the smaller pack of these, and they work fabulous to hold your dies. But basically, these larger ones fit perfectly right inside of these storage envelopes. And then you can close these up, and it would hold your dies as well as your stamps all in one place. So these are 8 by 5.5 inches. And they come in a set of 5, and again, they're perfect for these envelopes. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna store my stuff with these a little bit later on, so make sure you keep on watching for that. I also picked up, now this was a set of 3, and these are storage and supply cases. And these are new from what I understand from Totally Tiffany. And the set of 3 comes with 3 different style organizers for your crafts. So this first one is a 6-drawer organizer. You can see the picture there. It's holding washi tape, and it has 6 slots there. And I'm going to open one of these, put it together, and show you what I can use this for. But it does show you at the bottom different ideas. So here we have washi tape. Here we have some embellishments. There's some, I don't know, it looks like maybe some thread and some buttons and other embellishments. So that is pretty neat. And look how big this is. So I'm going to open that in a little bit and show you what that is. Okay, so this one is the 4-drawer organizer. So it has the 4 different drawers that you can put your craft supplies. And again, at the bottom, it shows you some examples of how you can use it. So here there's some glue and some tape runners. There's some embellishments and some paper. And again, we have some more embellishments and more embellishments and some stickers there. And then this last one is the 2-drawer organizer. And you can see that has the 2 drawers, one on each side, and they've put some paints and some paint brushes. And again, if you look down at the bottom, there's some markers and some threads and some more markers. You can also put these tabbed pockets in this 2-drawer organizer, and it does show here at the bottom, there are those pockets in there with dies. So that is a lot of fun. So I went ahead and opened up the 6-drawer storage and supply case, and this is how it comes. So you have your plastic case, and then you also have the drawer organizers, and yes, you will have to put them together, but it's very simple to do. So what I like to do is all of these plastic dividers, they have score lines. So I always start out by just folding at the score lines. So every single score line, I just fold down, and then I just start bringing this up to form a little box, and then tucking the pieces in where they go, And then you can see that the ends of the boxes have these little flaps that just stick right in to connect it. And once you hear it pop, you know it's secured. And there's your storage tray. So you would do that with all of these trays. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Then you have this large tray, which is basically your drawer. So again, it has all of the score marks. So go ahead and fold at your score marks. This is the drawer that actually holds all 6 of those trays. And then just stick these sides, these little tabs in these sides on the holes. And there is your drawer. So now let's come over to our case. Now this case has Velcro. So you can see the Velcro, and it is plastic. And I have several of these Totally Tiffany cases, just, you know, to hold different things. Okay, and then this tray will go in just like this. See that? And then you can stick these drawers in. And again, there are 6 of them, so you can just stick those right in. And then once you have all of those in, to close it, again, just come over with the Velcro, and look at that. You have your storage case, and it does have a handle on it, and it's all see-through, so you can see what's in it. And it also has, I just want to show you, it has a little tabbed pocket right here that you, if you wanted to put a label, to label whatever this is, you can do that. So here is the 2-drawer organizer. So you can see it has the 2 drawers that pull out and slide right back in. And this is the 4-drawer organizer. So you can see it has these 4 smaller drawers. And then you set them on the large tray. There's your tray. And then that will slide right into the organizer. And then when you want your trays, you can just pull them out, or you can pull out the whole thing to get what you want. Now I also want to show you that you can mix and match these. So let's say that you want to organize something, but you only want to have these 2 trays, and then maybe you want to come in and add 3 of these long, narrow trays. You can do that. So now you have combined those 2 sets. You have the 2 medium-sized trays and then the longer trays here. So you can definitely mix and match those squares and rectangle trays. Let's talk about these magnetic sheets. So they are 8 inches by 5.5 inches, and I want just to compare them to the magnetic sheets that Totally Tiffany first came out with. So these smaller ones are 5 by 7 inches, and you can see the difference in size. I'll turn this one over because this one has black on the back, but you can see the difference in the size. So the other one, the ones at HSN sells, are much larger, and they're white on both sides. However, only one side is magnetic. So when you put your die on it, one side is magnetic, and notice what happens when I flip this over. The die is staying. It's a very good magnet. So the other side is not magnetic. So the other side, nothing stays to. So I can actually use these to store my larger dies and all of the little pieces. And then this would go directly inside of the storage pocket so that everything stays in. So then in the back of this, I have extra die cuts from this set. I can just pop those right there in the back and then close this up. And there's my extra pieces, and there's my die. Now, if you had a stamp set that went with this die, you can stick your stamp set in here, and you can have your stamps and your dies together. I purchased several of these magnets extra these are actually separate. So the magnets are a separate purchase than the actual envelope. And I purchased several of these magnets as separate purchase because I have so many little dies. Look at this. I have so many of these little dies that I just shove in these Stamps of Life storage pockets, and everything's just kind of falling around in there. And I wanted to get these to store all of those dies so that when I pull it out, I can actually see what I have without scrambling through this entire envelope. So look at this. Everything just falls out, even my die cut pieces. So now I can just go in here and I can just put these on this magnetic sheet and I can have it somewhat organized. And there's all my pieces, look at that. They all fit perfectly on this large one. And then this magnetic sheet, I already have several of the Stamps of Life. It's the medium size storage envelope. So this will actually fit right inside of my envelope. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in here. And look at that. And then here in the front, I can just put my piece that I die cut just to show what everything is, and all of my extra pieces that were die cut from this set. I can just pop right inside. Close that up, and look at that. Isn't that great? These large pockets can fit right inside of these trays. These are the 2-tray storage organizer, and you can have a whole bunch of those in there and then stick them right in there and close. You can also use these large trays if you had sticker sheets or embellishments that you wanted to store together, and you can pop those in there and then just pull them out and look through it as you need it. So you can also use this 2-drawer organizer to store your A2 size cards. So if you had a bunch of completed cards and you needed storage, notice that they fit side by side and you can store them this way in your organizer. Okay. You can also store your envelopes, maybe keep cards here, envelopes here. You can store photos in here if you wanted to. So some of you might be scrapbookers, you might have photos that you need storage for. So again, this is the 2-drawer organizer. I went ahead and put all of my stickers, so I could just slide these out and then I can look through and see what it is that I need. Once I figure that out, then I can just pop these back in here and seal this shut. So with the narrower trays, you can definitely hold some washi tape in here. You can see I have several different washi tapes and they hold the washi tape nicely. Now I really wanted to see if this would hold ribbon, and I took out some of my ribbon just to see, and it's not going to hold it if I put it this way. But if I put it this way, it will hold it. If I wanted maybe to add a few washies there at the end, I could do that. I could probably fit another thinner ribbon right in here and right in here. So it looks like I have, I have 6 ribbons, depending on what the thickness is. If you wanted to store more thinner ribbon in here, you could probably do it that way and get more in, but it's not gonna hold them long ways, unfortunately. If you have blending brushes, you can easily fit the blending brushes in there. You can also use these to store some of your longer markers. If you wanted to use these to store your glue, you can do that. You can also store different embellishments in here. So if you wanted to organize maybe by color, here's all my yellow. Just a variety of flowers and buttons. You can organize this by different color with your various embellishments. So I went ahead and stored my 6-drawer organizer with ribbon, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this, but for now it works. So we'll see later on if I decide to switch this up, but this is what I'm going with right now. And for the 4-drawer organizer, I decided I was going to store my glitter in it. And I think it's pretty convenient because I've got them all upside down so I can see the colors, and they're all in their separate trays, and then I can seal this shut. And I want you to also notice how thin this is. So when this goes on a shelf, it's not taking up very much room. I used to have my glitter all stored in this large circular bin, and this was taking up a lot of room on my shelf. So I've just reduced the size of my storage, and now I've gained more shelf space. So if you're looking for craft organization, I hope you found this helpful, and I will link these products down below in case you're interested in checking them out. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.